Hey, how's it going? Mark Linder, your friendly real estate broker, coming to you live and direct today with the August 2018 DFW market update. And it's been an exciting market out here as things are kind of changing a little bit. Just as I said in my previous videos, what we saw happen in August was pretty much what the numbers were saying. It's pretty much no shock, no surprise that what happened is exactly what the numbers and all the key indicators were pointing us towards for August. But let's get into it real quick and let's talk about it, okay? First of all, I want to say that the median sales price in August is still up, but it's kind of down from last year. So let me give you the example. So last year, for instance, if we're talking about Dallas County, the appreciation was about 12%. Well, this year, the appreciation in Dallas County was 3.9%. So as you can see, it's still appreciating, but there was a drop. Now this is all properties, okay? So different price points will see different levels of appreciation. But this is an average of all the properties sold in the entire county of Dallas. Now, if you look at Collin County, it went from 5.9% to 3.1%, so there was a drop there as well. In Denton County, it went from 9.3% down to 6.4%, so there was a drop there. And then, of course, in Tarrant, it went from 11% down to about 4%. So there was a drop there in the median sales price. But the good news is that properties are still going up. So like in 2008, we saw the properties were just kind of staying stagnant. The good news is if you're a homeowner, you're still making money while you sleep. You're still getting equity, it's just not quite as much. And we'll get into as to why that happened here in a minute. Now, another metric is the median price per square foot, which just kind of coincides with that, okay? Very similar, it's just another way of looking at the value of a property when it sells and how much it's sold for. And that also is down from last year, but it's still an appreciating market, okay? So, for instance, just to give you an example, if we look at Dallas, it went from 11.4 to 5.5. Similar metrics, like Denton went from 8.2 to 5.3. So similar metrics, okay? So just to recap, sales price as well as price per square foot are still going up, but they are down from last year. And we'll get into why here in a minute. Now, the next thing I want to talk about is the inventory of homes for sale. Now, this is a key metric here. It is up. Inventory is up. As you can see, inventory is up for all 4 counties. So we're talking Dallas, we're talking Collin, we're talking Denton, and we're talking Tarrant. The inventory is up quite a bit from last year. 3.7 in Dallas, 19% in Collin County. Wow, the builders went nuts in Collin County. 12.3 and then 8.5. Okay, so they all went up for all 4 counties. Now also, our pending sales. This is another key metric. So pending sales is down. Pending sales is down 6%, over 6% in Dallas, over 9% in Collin County, 8%, over 8% in Denton County, and almost 2% in Tarrant County. So the amount of sales that we got in August versus last year is down. So we're definitely seeing a slowdown from last year. Now let's talk about average percentage of what people get of list price, percentage of original price. So how much are the sellers getting what they originally asked of? Okay, last year it was psychotic. They were getting 100%, over 100%. Now this year, that's down as well. I've seen record number of price reductions because, and I'll tell you about this in just a second. Matter of fact, I'll just go ahead and break into this one part. Why do we see a lot of price reductions? Because last year, you could put your house above market. You could ride that appreciation wave. You could put your house on the market above market because there was such a demand, and you would get it, and the appraisers would honor it. This year, what we're seeing is the properties are on the market longer, and what's happening is they've been trying what they did last year, but because of inventory and the fact that it's higher, we're seeing that they're having to have a come to Jesus talk, and sellers are having to drop their price down to fair market value, or maybe even a little bit below fair market value to entice that multiple offer situation that was so easily to come by last year in order to get their properties moved out. So that's the key difference. It's age-old principles here, guys: supply and demand. When you increase supply, demand goes down, and that's what the builders have done. We have our usual sellers and our usual seller amount that have put properties on the market, but the builders have just built so many homes, and that's really affected things, okay? Now, let's talk about the August closed sales. That is also down. So our percentage of list price to sale price is down, and then also our closed sales are also down. They're down 3.5% in Dallas County, 10% in Collin County, 8.7% in Denton County, and 1.9% in Tarrant. Okay, so that's closed sales. Now, the days on market, as I was just saying previously, days on market is up. It's up a whole lot. Check this out. Up 30% from last year, days on market in Dallas. Up 50% from last year in Collin County. Up 46% in Denton County, and then up over 27% in Dallas County. So the days on market is up. Why? Because the buyers have more choices, guys. And then last but not least, the month's supply of inventory, that as well is up. Obviously, if inventory is up, then your month's supply is up. And those metrics you can see right here for all 4 counties in how the month's supply has went up as well. So the bottom line is, when you look at this whole thing, when you look at August, okay, you're talking about more inventory, you're talking about interest rates have went up a little bit, you're talking about it's a little bit more challenging for buyers to get into homes, and you're talking about mainly, in my honest, humble opinion, we have an inventory thing. It's a very simple, age-old principle that when these builders come in and they build 2,000 and 3,000 homes across the Metroplex, and you have 5 to 10, maybe 15,000 buyers, that puts an influx of choices in the market for our buyers. And unfortunately, the homes are sitting on the market a little bit longer for the sellers. But you know, it's good news to be a buyer because, man, you got more choices. You can wheel and deal with the seller a little bit more. And I think it's an honest, not necessarily, we don't see necessarily a slowdown or a major adjustment, but it's just kind of like the market is normalizing a little bit. It has been so much in the seller's favor last year, and now it's kind of like just a little bit in the seller's favor now. You know what I'm saying? And the buyers are getting a little bit more power in this process. So if you're thinking about buying or selling, you know, it is a great time to buy. I would not wait, because the forecast says that the interest rates are going to go up. A lot of people are saying they're going to go up. So right now, you're going to get more bang for the buck. You're going to get a bigger house right now than if you wait a year from now for the same amount of payment. So I would encourage you, get your duckies in a row. If you don't have a lender, I have some great lenders to choose from. Get with me. Let me know what we can do to serve you, because we can get you literally set up on a plan and get you qualified, you know, 100% zero down, first time home buyer, all the different programs. I even have lease with the option of buyer or seller finance. I mean, there's all kinds of great things we can do to get you to the house. It doesn't cost you anything. It's a free process. So you just got to be willing to lay it out there on the table and let somebody take a look at your numbers and stuff. And I know that's an intimate detail. Let them look at your numbers and let's find out, get you on a path, get you on a payment, a path to get that right payment on a house that you feel comfortable with. Get you into a home now when the market has a lot of options. If you're going to a builder, don't go unrepresented, because literally those builders have already put it on the books that they're going to pay a realtor commission. You can work with me for free. I literally have saved people thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars just by me being in the office while they're writing the offer, because they know I can pull up pre-owned homes that we can get for the same, if not less, most of the time, 9 times out of 10, less than what they're charging at the builder. Because when you buy a pre-owned home, you're going to get curtains, you're going to get fixtures, you're going to get a lot of the upgrades that you don't come standard when you're building a home. You have to put those in after you move in. But anyway, bottom line is, if you're looking to sell a home, hit me up as well. Would love to be of service to you and your family. That is my goal, is to serve. We do represent all of our VIP buyers for absolutely free to you. We get paid from the seller. I've been doing this for over 15 years, broker here at the 1-8 Real Estate Group. Let me put all of my experience and my expertise to work for you, to protect your interests, to save you thousands of dollars, get you into a home the right way, and make sure no one takes advantage of you. On the seller side of the fence, let me represent you, get your home sold for top dollar, for the least amount of hassle, and for the least amount of time possible. Market it properly, not only passively, but actively, because I'm on the phones talking to buyers and sellers every single day, making deals happen. My name is Mark Linder. Would love to be of service to you. You can reach me here with the contact information that is below. If you need anything, just reach out to me. Would love to be of service and be a free resource, a free advisor for you and your family for now and for the years to come. My name is Mark Linder. Have a great day, and thank you so much for listening to this. Take care.